Hi girls and boys and parents, just a little bit of information about Sea Salty Sam book that you might be interested to know. It was inspired by my two girls going to Australia, as some of you probably know, and I missed them terribly, and I needed a project to take my mind off of missing them and getting a little bit worried about if they were safe. So I wanted to do a book partly about being safe, especially near water, as when I was a younger person I had a couple of difficult incidents in the sea, and I think it's good to be safe and know the rules about water safety. I live in a little village in Lincolnshire, but I used to have and live in a holiday cottage in a little place called Staithes, which, this is a painting of it, I don't know if you can see it very clearly, but I lived where that little bridge is, here. I lived in a little house behind there. It was a fishing village, it still is to some degree, and up till recently the ladies in the village used to make and wear white bonnets, and you can see a lady in a white bonnet in the book, in the picture where you have to find the cups and saucers and knives and spoons. And people, yes, took the fishing boats out there. Willie B in the book is based on a character that is a character based on a gentleman that was very friendly and everybody knew him. Sadly no longer with us, but what a character he was. And I had a great time there, loved it, but we sold the cottage and now I live in my little house in Lincolnshire. Something else you might want to know is Sea Salty Sam is based on a story of a place called Skinning Grove, where there is a tale that a seaman was washed in from the sea and kept in a little place, and people used to go and see him and say hello, but then he escaped back into the sea. Nobody knows who he was, what he looked like, but it inspired me to base Sea Salty Sam on this character. And Sea Salty Sam is kind of covered in seaweed like hair, but he's a lovely character, he's very friendly and very helpful. So I just thought I'd give you a few little bits of information there, a little bit of background as to why I wrote the book. See you soon.